feel like we needed intro music. Ba-da-ba.
Hi everyone, this is Charles Messages from Heaven. My name is Shaun.
And I'm Lori.
And we're both psychic mediums, and we come here once a week to do live readings. You can either live chat on Facebook. There's 3 different sites. You can live chat on YouTube. And we also have I don't know if you call it Twitter or X now, whatever that is. We don't get many from there, so I'm not too sure. But we're happy. The weather was amazing yesterday.
So nice, yeah. It's about time.
Hey, Prachi, I'm sorry. Yeah, so the daffodils are coming up. I'm getting so excited for spring. This Sunday, I think we turn our clocks forward.
Yes.
So we're going to have more daylight.
Yeah, that's exciting.
I love it.
Same, less depression. More light.
Exactly. And next week, my little puppy gets his rabies shot, so we can finally take him outside and he can see the world for the first time.
And he got so big. I haven't seen him in a week, and he looks like he gained weight. So the puppy, not Shaun.
Yeah, thank you.
So let me. I'm gonna. You want to
right.
pull up the list from last week? And do you want me to give just a general reading?
Yeah,
and then we'll get into them.
I know April is going to be a big month energetically.
Good. April can't come soon enough.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm just going to shuffle the cards for us and give us like a little... Hey,
Catherine.
What was it called?
Catherine's on our list.
A reading, like a general reading for everybody. Yes. A group reading. Okay. So let me pull a couple cards. I'm just going to move it. Glosses there. And today is the 4th. It's 4/4.
3/4.
Oh, right. You said April 3/4. Right. That's where my brain goes.
Yeah.
I'm already astral projecting.
She wants the energy to come so badly.
I do. I need good energy. All sent my way. All right. So this is for 3/4. Today. Ooh, I like it. I feel like it's a good message, and I think it's a good general message. We say first we get the spiritual law of attraction. And I was just thinking about this today. A lot of what your thoughts are is what you're creating and what you're manifesting. The same thing is if your thoughts are negative, you're going to have negative people around you. And if your thoughts are positive, you're going to attract positive people around you. So it's your daily reminder to try to keep your thoughts positive. And yes, we're human. And when we start to think negative, just cancel them out, okay? Because you're creating what you're thinking, all right? Manifestation is real. The other card is drink more water, which I literally just said to myself before I got here because I had a cup of coffee this morning and like a little bit of seltzer. And Shaun got me a coffee, which I love coffee. But drink more water. Also very true. With the manifesting, our bodies are electric, we're energy. And if you're not drinking water, you're actually like a dimmer, and when you are drinking water and you're hydrated, you're more fluid, you're more electric, the energy could flow better and be charged better. And it's true. And then you get the freedom card, which I love. I was hearing freedom. But I feel like it's saying you can free yourself from your own mind if you get out of your negative thought pattern.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Absolutely. And the manifesting is happening quicker than ever now.
Yeah. Yeah. And, if you have a hard time with it, just try to visualize where you want to see yourself. With the people you want to see yourself, just try to paint that picture. And if you keep on painting it over and over again, that's what you're going to make happen. You agree?
Absolutely. And I'm one for sending out those negative thoughts and getting angry that I got negative things back.
Yeah.
So I have to be careful, Instead of I'm not gonna have a bad day, I'm gonna have a good day. The world doesn't go into double negatives. It takes it for what the word is.
Yeah, and it's definitely not easy. But if you can catch it before you start to spiral and just make that one little switch, it changes everything.
Absolutely. All right, so I did see Catherine. Here we go.
Zillow, yeah.
Good morning, Catherine.
Zillow.
I'm not sure. Is that someone's name that you're trying to reach?
And if you're here and you have a question, let us know.
I see two names that you sent out. I don't know what that is.
I think she's tagging people because I think Christine was
okay.
on here, like to notify them to come on.
Gotcha. So, Christine, if you have any general, or I should say, if you have any questions or if you just want a general reading, let us know.
Good morning. Oh, thank you, Melissa. Oh, I have to email you back. I didn't forget. Yes, Prachi, we'll add you to the list.
Yes.
I'll put it on this one.
Okay. Hi, Janine. Here's Catherine. It's her birthday. Wow. Happy birthday, Catherine.
Hey, happy birthday.
Do you have any specific requests or just see what comes through?
Good morning, Laura. And everybody here.
I see some new names. It's great.
Thank you for joining us. Like we said, we're streaming from a couple different places, a couple different Facebook accounts and Instagram and YouTube. Or maybe not Instagram, YouTube and Twitter.
Right.
So if you don't see all the comments here, we're going to try to bring them up on the screen. We're funneled all of them so we could see. But there are people, writing in from different places.
Here's Catherine.
If you can read my friend Rachel, you read me a couple of weeks ago.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so you're gifting your reading. I love that. Is Rachel on? If she's not, tell her to...
Is it Rachel?
Moyle Galaman. I'm sorry. I'm not the best name pronouncer.
Yes, it is. Okay, Rachel. Good morning. Did you have any specific question, or what are you looking for a general reading today?
And this is for Rachel. And that was so nice of you, Catherine. We're sending you extra love.
Yes. Awesome. All right, Rachel. Do you have any questions?
Rachel, I'm on. All right, let's see. Rachel. You have a whole bunch of ancestors with you on the other side.
I got the big, powerful guy.
I keep on hearing something about like a whole generation that's gone or lost. The generation right above yours, there's so many people.
Hold on.
Yeah, I see the big guy.
Yeah, the big guy. And he's talking about you have to get to the nitty gritty, like no more daydreaming. Almost like get to it. And I'm trying to figure out what that means.
Yeah. Unattach yourself from negative things and move forward. I am getting a push for you. Also something that you've realized that now now is the timing, make it happen, but do it. That window is open. Window of opportunity. There's also a mom or grandma that's crossed. Very nurturing, but connected with that bigger gentleman.
All right, let's see.
P or T is an initial.
Is there something going on with work that needs your attention? Grandpa. Rachel, is there something with your job or financial that needs your attention that you just kind of what's the word? Like seesawing about?
Yeah, there's something that she needs to be pushed to do. Just get on with it, he keeps on saying.
I'm trying to get a phone system going because we can get answers back and forth and get more stuff. Okay.
With work, not really. It could be like her energetic work. I feel like it's something they're saying like you've been wanting to do it, like Shaun said, or you've been like going back and forth, and they keep on telling you to just do it. Just go forth and do it. And I am also seeing you like having to release a whole bunch of cords, like getting rid of baggage, if you will, negative energy. Could be people, places, but like releasing herself from something, yes?
After this. Hold on one second. I don't know. I think it's the grandmother. She showed me sewing, like almost like the needle and thread are already in the canvas. You just have to keep going.
Yeah. I was actually seeing that little thing with the needles in it.
Yeah.
Like a pin cushion.
Yeah. Oh, it's something to do with your family.
Yeah.
She said, do it for the family.
But at the same time, making sure you're paying attention to yourself.
Oh, yeah. Of course. I'm just saying with this specific thing they're talking about.
Hey. Sorry, there's other people popping on here saying things.
Oh, my God. We lost her.
I'm back. Rachel. Oh, she said thank you. Well, Rachel, if you connect with any of that, and I'm not sure if there's just a little bit of a lag going on your end, but we're getting the message you've already started it, and even if it's a lengthy process or a painful process, to just keep doing it. I think your angels are guiding you, and you're going to be okay. And it's like you just got to get it going. My grandfather begins with a P. Oh yeah, that's what I was saying before.
Okay. Your grandfather comes in very strong. He's like a strong guy.
Usually when they look big, it's like their energy is big too, like larger than life.
I want to know what this thing is. Because he says it's time. Like they've been holding off from doing this, and it has to do with the family.
Yeah. I felt like it was more of a detachment from some people. Or release. Oh, he was a tall guy too. Yeah, because he comes in very big.
Very cool.
Oh, she didn't know them that well.
All right, I just want to see if we can get anything else. I was going to ask them to step away from the subject, so it's not really.
And then the other, you have both my parents that I take care of, she said. Oh, maybe that makes sense too. Not letting them go, but it could be like you're tied to so many responsibilities that you have to loosen the slack a little bit. Because I feel the need to, nurture yourself a little bit more and pay attention to yourself a little bit more. And of course, I'm not telling you to ignore your parents or anything like that. But a lot of times as caretakers, we do tend to put our needs last. And that's not the healthiest thing.
I have to ask, are you a cop, or is there a cop in the family?
Oh, she said she's always last. Yeah, that's got to be what I see with all those cords and strings. It feels like you're attached to so many things. It's kind of like.
No, it's weird because she said it's time to read them their rights, the Miranda rights. Isn't that a cop thing?
Yeah, Miranda rights. Like do you know that you're under arrest for something? What you say can and will be used against you. No, I'm a medical professional. Oh, so maybe
the grandmother's telling me that it's time to let them know what it is. Like they can't keep taking advantage. That you have to tell them what you can do and what you can't do.
Set better boundaries, maybe.
Yeah.
Which isn't always the easiest thing, especially when you're taking care of people, but that makes sense.
I'm not telling her that. Oh.
that could be why I was saying to let
Yeah.
just don't do as much, which again, I know I'm not saying to not take care of them, but it makes sense energetically for what they're saying. You're
Good.
have too many strings attached to you. It's weighing you down, and you could, obviously still take care of them, but maybe set your boundaries and fill your cup first, and then you could pour, to other people. But it is time. I think that it's timing to do that. That's what they're saying. Just
Absolutely.
do it sooner before later, because you're kind of just not going to make it worse for you, but not any better, I understand. I'm the only child here in New York. Yeah. So it takes a toll. My siblings live away. Yeah. Oh, so maybe you have to also give them a list of responsibilities and things that they could take care of, because, being close is one thing, but they could also handle things on the phone, with the doctors or insurance and things like that. There's other things that they can do that all the responsibility doesn't have to be on you. And like we said, the timing is now. Just they're telling you to just speak your mind, communicate with them, get it off your chest. This way you could release, relax, kind of,
Yeah. They're telling me that your dad's a little stubborn and he's hard to talk to, so I understand. But I will go to the next person.
And you do get to choose peace. So I feel like that is just saying to communicate now, get your point across with everybody. And I think that's going to help with your peace, peace of mind, and just your sanity. But we're wishing you good luck and sending you love and light.
So that was Rachel.
Well, Rachel, Catherine.
Well, Catherine, yeah. Rachel.
She was a donated. That was nice of you, Catherine. Happy birthday.
That was very nice.
May you have good karma and Reiki sent your way.
Do I do Janine?
I think Janine was on the list.
Laura.
Name. One of them really was a name.
Yeah.
I know we spoke to.
I'm just checking if there's anyone last week that's on this week that didn't get picked.
Alma.
Alma Hackett.
So let's do Alma, and then I think Janine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Okay.
We just don't want to skip anyone that didn't get picked last week. Happy Monday morning.
Yes, Prachi, you're on the list.
Yes.
Hey, Alma, how are you? Do you have a question, or would you just like a general reading? Oh, I just got so much energy from you right by my nose. Almost feel like I'm hit in the face with something, or you feel like you've just been
general reading.
Almost like if it was the truth of something, or something just came out of nowhere and it kind of just smacked you in the face. But I'm getting resilience and to stay strong. And I keep on hearing, you know what you did was right. So I guess at the end of the day, that's all that matters, in the grand scheme of things.
I'm just seeing something.
Oh yeah, Jennifer, we have you on the list too.
There we go. Yeah. All right.
So Alma, do you feel like there's been something that's just come to truth for you that maybe you didn't see coming? It just feels like a smack. Or do you feel like somebody's deceived you or hurt you and you didn't see that coming? Just feel like it was like a smack in the face. But that's your feelings. They're saying what you did was right. So you can't really control how other people react or respond to that. That's unfortunate. As for your general reading, it's fun. The first card is persistence. So exactly what I was saying, stay strong, keep on doing what you've been doing, saying what you've been saying. Alma said it makes sense. Very good. I also get to clear your energy, which would make sense. Make sure you are clearing yourself from their energy and just grounding and protecting yourself. Because again, at the end of the day, you know how you feel. You can't control how other people react to that. So you kind of want to block them a little bit with love and light, but also like a barrier.
And the first thing, I saw tons of books. They said, you know what you're doing. You do tons of research. You know your stuff.
And writing. I see a lot of writing.
They said,
Could be typing.
well, I think it said father or grandfather figure, but he said enough is enough. They've taken too much of you.
Yeah. And I feel it from the heart chakra. Like
it's time to say no more.
And don't let them upset you. Because I think the other thing is you're not going to change them, And I think that's part of the message I was getting before. Like, you can't change how they act and how they react, but you can change how it affects you and your heart. Don't let them pull on your heartstrings.
This guy's been playing around with your clocks. So I don't know if you ever see your clock is slow or fast, but he's been playing with your clocks trying to tell you, like, you're wasting time.
Ooh, I like that.
There's a clock on the bookcase, he said.
Yeah, I was seeing something ending in 58. I don't know if it was 9:58, but it was like right before the... I've been taking on responsibility of my aunt. That's on point. Oh, very good.
Well, I don't know if this is a father. He cares about you greatly, but he's just he's so angry that they're taking this much out of you. And like I said, that clock thing, he says he'll stop it. He was just trying to give you a sign.
Yeah. And that he also knows that you're very communicated, in touch. You're like your third eye is open also. So make sure you're trusting that.
Oh, it's your brother. I'm sorry. Okay. But
yeah.
Yeah. All right, let's see. Anything else?
I am hearing success about whatever it is that you're writing also. So writing a book. It almost looks like a memoir. So I don't know if it's a book about yourself or somebody else, but I feel like it has like real factual stories in it about like life events and things leading up to it. So either an autobiography or a biography or something like that, memoir-y, in the memory of somebody. It feels like it's like real events, but I keep on hearing it's going to be successful. It's going to be successful. But you do have to go to New York. You know that. And I think that's your brother saying, you have to go to New York though. I don't know if it's to meet with like an editor or shopping around for a place to make the books. But a book binder, what do you call it? A publisher? But he's like, you have to go to New York. Like, so just go there.
That's funny. Your brother cares for you, and he has a good sense of humor on him too. And I'm gonna say it because he said it, but you shouldn't have to spend so much time with your aunt. I don't know if she wears too much perfume or there's something that smells. But he's making a joke of it. It's like, enough's enough.
Like you could keep your distance. Yeah.
Yeah.
She's laughing.
That's funny.
But we hope we helped.
Absolutely.
And do you have anything else for her?
He's talking about Catherine, but I'm not sure. But I do want to keep getting to the next people because I do want to get as many people as possible.
Yeah. So I think we were doing Janine.
And then Jennifer, right?
Janine, Jennifer, Prachi, yeah.
All right. Janine, if you're still here, let us know.
And then Mary, Lind, I have you on the list. I didn't put Laura. I'll add Laura to the list. Oh, she might be on the old list. I will check.
Janine, are you still here? Just want to know before we. Then we got Jennifer after that.
Jennifer. I said. And then Mary.
Yes. Oh, Angeli is here.
Angela.
It's weird. Did I not see anything? Oh, there she is.
Oh, Jen is on the list too. So let's do Janine. If you're here.
Here we go.
Okay. Health issues and spiritual blocks, please. Okay.
Okay.
So Janine, this is for you. And there's definitely a male that's crossed with you. I don't know if it's your brother or somebody on your age level, cousin, friend, husband's friend. Saying he got very thin at the end, or he lost a lot of weight at the end, but that he's back to his natural health. And he was thanking you for guidance.
I don't know if he's talking about food wheat, or do you live like in a farmland place? But he's showing me like wheat stalks and stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if gluten is bad for you. I'm not sure if that's what he means.
Oh, that makes sense. Oh, maybe my uncle. Not sure.
But
Oh, when you said that too, I seen the wheat. Gluten, I bet. Yeah.
Okay, because he's saying diet is a huge.
Yeah, I guess a whole bunch
effect.
Of gut issues, and yeah, I definitely think there's like a digestion problem or process that's not being paid attention to.
Janine, are you gifted as well, or do you hear your uncle or brother, whoever this is? Because he goes, I know she hears me.
Yeah, and I feel like she could feel them. You definitely. I mean, I tell everybody we're all psychic. You included, everybody is, but
Absolutely.
Some people just unintentionally block it. But he does say you pick up on energy, and when somebody's there, you have to just validate them, say hi, trust your intuition. I used to be. Now I'm so sick and feeling blocked. But I do feel energy.
Okay. Mm-hmm. He's like, you know I'm there.
I know I said this to the last caller, but I'm also seeing you like writing. Maybe try automatic writing or just writing whatever comes to your brain. Like when you're trying to open your third eye or, enhance your intuition. But I feel like that's how you're going to unblock. It's almost like you got to get it out. It comes in faster than you could speak it.
Well, when the archangels come in, it's like a pow in the face. I totally get stunned for a second.
It's like Gabriel.
I have actually Raphael here.
She tried automatic writing, but it's hard to stick with.
That I understand. You know what? One of the hardest things is just letting go. Just let all your thoughts go. It's the hardest thing. And then next hardest thing is trusting yourself.
Right. And it's usually because you don't want to be wrong. It's the same things like when you first start doing readings for people and things like that. Not because you don't want to be wrong, like ego-wise. You don't want to upset somebody and be wrong.
Exactly.
Or give the wrong messages. But if you just take the paper and the pen, say a little prayer, ask for information for your highest good, and then just, wait, take a minute, see what comes to you, ground yourself, maybe put some crystals out. But trust that whatever you're getting and whatever you're hearing, you write it out, that it's your messages, or sometimes you get messages for other people. A lot of times. We're all here to help each other.
Yeah, it's funny because your uncle says he keeps or trying to reach out to you, and he says he's poking the bear. So I don't know if you get angry that maybe you're not getting the message, or just,
that makes sense.
Yeah, he's like, I'm poking the bear all the
or
time.
You're like almost getting it, and then like you're not even seeing it.
Also, are you having a lot of fatigue, like lethargic?
Go in, overwhelmed with too much information.
Jenny, are you dealing with fatigue or tiredness all the time? Because I'm getting that there's something with the circulation.
Maybe lymphatic. Yeah.
It's a circulation problem. I don't know.
Extreme fatigue.
Yeah. I have no clue. I can't specify whether it's like blood or lymphatic, or I don't know if it's more iron.
I was going to say heart related, but it's just because I feel like the pumping. But that's like also lymphatic. And that was the first thing I heard, but that's also circulatory that goes everywhere. So, I mean, sometimes the chiropractor can also check that for you.
So funny. I'm going back and forth between angels and because your uncle wants to know why you don't light the candles anymore. I don't know if it was like a prayer thing or something, but he says you should start lighting candles again.
I think it's more too of like a time, like a dedication thing.
That could be it. Has anyone told you your iron is low? Because first I heard the circulatory, now they're saying it's spinach, which I think is high in iron.
Oh, yeah. And I was seeing something with like vitamin absorption. I also think you should see like is it osteopath who's like the doctor, like more of a holistic doctor where you are, and see if they can do a couple of tests. But I feel like they're going to help tap into what you need to have done. She said, yes, I just canceled surgery for a hysterectomy because I felt too weak.
I'm so sorry this is happening to you. And I do see you getting better. You know what? I've been through hell medically and still here. I don't know how, but I'm still here. And I keep pushing, hoping for that day to come where I'm clear again. And you could do it.
Yeah.
And wow.
I almost feel like too, maybe get a second opinion about the hysterectomy.
Well, she has to take care of the fatigue and
yeah.
I don't know if it's iron deficiency. We're not doctors. I'm just telling you what I'm getting. Yeah.
Struggling for a direction to turn to. I feel like I would see a naturopath, that's what it's called, doctor by you, because a lot of times they are medical mediums and they use their intuition along with everything else. They don't just go by the book or what's, been engraved into them. They use their intuition and they run some of their own tests energetic wise, and they might be able to pick up on something that a normal doctor has missed or looked over, just because they're so used to diagnosing everything else. So I feel like that is going to be the best direction for you.
Good. You are looking for holistic.
And I feel like it's going to be, you're going to get the one you want within the next couple of weeks. I don't feel like it's like you're going to be waiting months for your answer.
And I don't know, your uncle is very upset you're not getting the help with your family. Like, I don't know if people don't realize what you're going through.
Or they don't think it's as serious.
Right.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And that upsets him.
And I think the name of the town where the doctor is like River something or something River. But that's what I keep on hearing, something River.
But please keep us up to date. Let us know how you're doing, because...
Oh, yoga.
I totally get that. I just had a long talk with my parents because they don't understand my disabilities, and it actually seemed to help. But we'll see if it sticks. But keep us up to date, please, because we worry about you.
Yeah, we're sending you extra love and light and
Yes.
Reiki. We both feel like you're going to be okay. It's just getting, the right doctor and the right help. They think it's just depression.
If you want to talk more, you can contact either of us. But I don't know if this is your father's brother that we're talking to. But he's like getting kind of angry at your dad. So we'll keep it up to date. We'll keep talking. Yeah, it's not just depression. It's not.
It's definitely something physical going on.
Yeah.
So stick with your intuition and trust your intuition.
Absolutely.
But see that new doctor.
All right. I'll talk to you soon. We'll be back next week as well.
I think we have
Jennifer
and then Prachi.
Well, I remembered something. That's pretty good for me.
Very good. Good work, Shaun.
Celebrate the little things. Jennifer, if you're still here. Here she goes.
Okay, good. General. Okay.
Okay.
So this is for Jennifer. March 4th. 3-4. I mean, Grandma comes in pretty quick from Mom's side.
Yeah. That's the first thing I saw.
She keeps on showing me something about like dusting things, clearing things up, clearing things out. Does that make sense? And are you packing for something or like definitely preparing for something coming up? Purification is what comes in. Just
can you guys stick to one topic at once? Sometimes they're all over the place.
Oh, you just cleaned your house.
Oh, okay.
Funny. Listen, I definitely think it's something that is deeper than just the cleaning, but energetically, like, dusting things around. My mom's part of the house needs to be cleaned out. So and like packing things up. I feel like things are going into boxes and like clearing out, but to make new space.
Before I get into other things, what does glitter mean anything to you? Like glitter everywhere. I don't know. Sometimes
maybe that was like the dust. I keep on seeing the sparkles. Yeah, that makes sense.
But your grandmother's telling me that you doubt yourself a lot. And she said, trust your instincts. She almost shows me like making plans on paper and then crumpling them up and throwing them away.
Yeah. She said yes. And I'm telling you, I feel like you have to motivate her, get some boxes. She definitely has to get rid of a lot of things because it's taking up too much room energetically and could even be adding to depression or just like slowness. We got to like clean it out, clean out the rooms, clean out the house. Grandma's definitely trying to like light a fire under you because you're going to light the fire under Mom. I think that's what it is.
I agree. Absolutely.
She doesn't listen to her so much, but you listen to her. So
let me see.
That's where you're being roped in.
Okay. Hey, when I start telling me things that are not related.
I can't do it all. She needs to tell me what she wants to throw out. Yes. Yeah. It makes sense. But
as far as you, I don't know. She's telling me you're very smart. You just have to trust your ideas. She keeps showing me that like you're making plans and like tossing them because you're not sure if they're right.
Yeah, needing to trust yourself more.
Mm.
I have 2 ideas for businesses, but I'm afraid.
Thank you. That makes sense. I appreciate the confirmation because I'm like, they keep showing it to me.
I almost feel like you might be able to do them both concurrently at the same time. Maybe one is just going to be bigger than the other one, and you might have like a partner with one of them.
Does one of them have to do with design? I guess your grandmother cooks with garlic a lot. I don't. She keeps telling me garlic is so good for you. It's random things they say.
2 separate businesses, a homeschool co-op and a special needs babysitting agency.
Oh,
okay.
That's great.
Very cool. It's funny because you get the twin flame card, which to me means like 2 energetically things coming your way that you need to do, part of your journey. I don't know. I know they're 2 different businesses that you just mentioned, but I feel like somehow you're going to be able to put them together cohesively. Maybe the homeschool co-op also has a room for the babysitting. I don't know. I just feel like it looks like it can work together.
They're telling me start with the homeschool. Start with that.
Yes, yeah, exactly. That one I feel like is the bigger.
Right. And the other one could be included eventually, but wow.
Oh, and she said that's my grandma on the ex's side. She always cooked with garlic.
Thank you. I mean, I smelt it. I
smelt it, yeah. I've seen the basil with it too.
I'm asking her to like just stop, and she's like, "No, garlic is good." I'm like, "Uh." But your grandmother really is rooting for you. I see some other people there as well with her, but.
Yeah, and I feel like you have to go relook at the place, or there was a place or a footprint of a place where you wanted or seen the co-op, and I think you have to go back to it.
And your original idea was amazing. Yeah. Try to go back to that because she's saying you nailed it first try.
Yep.
But you didn't trust yourself.
And that you have to be the one taking the lead. So I don't know if there's a group of people helping you or just a couple other maybe investors or business partners, and that's fine. But they said you need to take the lead. You have to be like Moses leading the people. You lead the people. My daughter was just kicked out of one because she cried. Oh man, I'm sorry. People are terrible.
All right. Grandma's very angry with that.
I think, you know what though? I feel like that's what needed to happen for her to get
the inspiration
on the move
to start your own.
To make your own. Exactly. Because if she didn't get kicked out, you might have just mulled over the idea and, still not really put your foot down and started it. I think this is what needed to happen. Unfortunately, but intentionally from the angels.
I don't know if it's you or your grandmother.
Trust. The card is trust, by the way.
Wore like pins for different seasons.
I think it's the grandma.
No. I don't know if it was like holiday pins for different holidays throughout the year.
I was upset all weekend, and everyone told me to start my own.
I really see you doing well.
Yeah.
Your grandmother's hysterical. She's like she's kind, she's loving, but she's also like as sharp as a whip.
I heard it as a thumbnail attack, but same thing. Yeah.
Yeah. That's the first thing that she said after she's like, well, I'm going to say, well, screw them.
Mm-hmm. I had made plans for the agency initially. Yep. Yeah, and I think that's going to come to fruition also.
Exactly.
But the homeschool first. And they're saying it's definitely going to be in a place, like not an existing place. Like you're going to change it up. Like maybe the rooms are laid out, but you're gonna put your flair into it, you know? And I feel like you've already seen it or envisioned where it was or drove past the location, but your grandma was saying to go back there. Like go back there and look at it. And then like start with your visualization. They said you're really good at that. Visualizing and like decorating.
If you know Josh, but she's saying Josh is very good with, I don't know if it's like design, architecture, or something like that.
Yeah. Yeah, like definitely a handyman I seen with the ladder.
Yeah.
And maybe they're painting something.
I don't know if you know him or maybe you're going to meet him.
But you're going to have help for sure. Just make sure you're taking the lead because I keep on getting you to take the lead.
That's exactly what your grandmother said.
My mom decorates really well. I don't know a Josh.
Okay.
The J, it's definitely a male.
Yeah.
Very handy, very spatial perception. Like he has a good idea of layouts and how to, you know, set things up spatially wise. You know, like the front office type foyer part and then like the rooms and stuff. Like I feel like he's just going to help you with that part.
Yeah. I'm sorry, grandmother's hysterical. She's like, and as far as your mom, tell her to shape up or ship out. And I'm like, I don't think she's going to kick out your mom.
No, but I do see like boxes and tape.
That's
like
funny.
you, and I think you have to get the boxes to the house. If she sees the boxes, then she knows you're ready to help send things to Goodwill and to help pack, you know, things up that she hasn't used in 10 years. She will be more willing to. But it's all this talk and then no boxes, no packing. She's like, well, whatever. My ex is a J name. She told me before she died to run real fast from him. Oh.
It's probably not him then. But I want to go to the next person. Definitely keep us up to date and everything that's going on.
Yeah, we hope we helped. And remember to trust yourself and your intuition.
And I'm definitely looking forward to good news.
Same. I think Prachi was next. Where's the list?
All right.
And then, let me see.
Prachi, do you have any questions or any direction you want us to go in? There's a better way to say it. Oh. Trying to balance work and studies.
But my work is getting way too stressful and I'm not able to balance both. Will there be a progress in my workplace regarding my promotion? It makes no sense to work so much and to get nothing in return. Yeah, that's true. Don't we hear you on that?
Yeah, I saw it, Prachi. Thank you.
Work and studies. I mean, listen, nothing is easy. And you definitely want to get compensated for your work. Are you new at work though? Why do I feel like you're still on some type of like probation or like, I don't know, trial run? I don't know, work just seems like it's, especially whatever it is that you're doing now. And I don't know if it's busy season or they're just giving you, I recently got converted to on roll. I was on contract. Okay. So that makes sense. I feel like they're like, not that they're feeling you out, but they're trying to, it's almost like a trial and error type of time period where maybe they're giving you things that they're going to see how well you perform or how much you take on. But I feel like as much as because you're so new in that spot that you want to do everything they tell you, I feel like you also have to set boundaries here. That seems to be like the theme of
that is the theme.
the day, because you're, of course, you want to perform well, but I think you're doing too much and it's taking a toll.
Yeah, they show me like you're running on a treadmill, not getting anywhere.
It's almost setting you up for disaster. You get the choose peace card also, which is like,
oh God, I don't know who I'm speaking to. It's a an older guy, but he goes, "You're a hard worker. None of the other people are working hard, so why should you work harder than them?"
Yeah. And he has like a Medal of Honor, or he was Marines or Navy. I see like that fighter ship, the one where they could land the planes on.
Yeah. Oh my god. Air
Aircraft
carrier.
carrier. Yes. Hey. So I almost feel like definitely ask for guidance if you can. I don't know if you have an HR department, or if you could maybe look up what the new role or the new title that you have rather is really supposed to consist of. Maybe there's like a synopsis or like a
right.
Like, and what you're supposed to be responsible for listed somewhere in a handbook or like somewhere, because I feel like they're definitely overstepping their boundaries and just kind of throwing everything at you to see what you could handle. And you still have to keep on studying. That's what your angels are saying. Don't forget to get your studies in there.
Yeah. I don't know if this is an uncle or something like that, but he goes, you feel like you've already tried every route, but you haven't.
I don't get time to study.
Yeah.
And you have to prioritize yourself. The studying is going to be what helps you get to better financial freedom, right? Because I'm sure it's for schooling and, another credit or certification. So you want to make sure that you're keeping up with that, because that's for your future. This other job, yes, it's money, but you could really make money anywhere. Don't dedicate your time and all of your energy to something that is not fulfilling or just dimming your light. You do get the priorities card. So I feel like make sure you're putting yourself first, your health, clear your energy field.
I hope you keep a record of all the stuff you're doing at work, because to show me, I think when your uncle was around, he had like a card catalog, but he's telling me to show them how much you're doing. Whoever you're going to, if it's a higher up or human resources,
like a bullet point,
show them exactly what you've been doing and how you're not getting any acknowledgement.
Right, like listing all the responsibilities versus what is really supposed to be expected of you, because it definitely seems like I just see them literally like throwing papers at you.
Yeah.
Take this, take that,
exactly.
Take this, take that, take this. Oh, do that, do that, do that. Oh, can you get us lunch? Oh, do that. Like there's just so many, too much for one person.
Are you carrying a lot of stuff with you? Because your uncle said, I think it's your uncle, but he goes, well, you just make a folder or something with your bag, and you could throw it in with all the other heavy stuff that you carry around.
Overburdened, yeah.
But keep going. Tell somebody, like I said, keep a record of everything that you're doing. Because someone's overlooking you, almost like, not keeping an eye on you, because I don't know why.
Yeah, I feel like it's a test, and they're just trying to see how much you're going to do, and not that they're going to fire you if you don't do it, but they want to just see what you're capable of. But at the same time, maybe they're also testing your communication skills, and they're waiting for you to say, this is too much. How do you expect me to do all this? I think there's like a fine line right there, as part of the test, if you will.
Definitely go to HR or someone, because I don't know if there's a man with a short black hair, possible mustache. He's not racial or anything like that, but he's like prejudice against, certain people, certain workers.
I think females.
It could be females.
It feels like a macho thing.
Watch out for him.
Do they promote you in the future? I got I got the go now card.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like I don't see you staying there for a very long time. Not because of them letting you go. I feel like you just find something that's better, more conducive to your lifestyle, more conducive to your time.
Well, while you're there, I do see that you could change what's going on.
Oh, for sure.
Absolutely. Well, keep us up to date. You're always here, so we're here every week. Every week. I'm trying to speak clearer.
I think we could. You want to do one more person?
Sure.
And then.
Was there anyone?
I'm pulling up the list. Hold on. Is there an Alice or a Rosie or a Jessica or a Nell or a Donna or a Jasmine or a Peggy or a Malik? If any of you guys are on, mention it now.
I might have to start doing a show twice a week.
Otherwise, there's a Mary. And
Did you say Tracy?
Nope. Sorry, but I'll add her to the list.
Well, no, we'll make a whole new list after this. I'm just checking.
Mary.
Okay.
Oh, she said me. Okay, Mary. So, Angela, I'll add you to the next list. I promise we'll do Mary first. Mary, yeah. She was on the other list. Oh, Zoe's mom. Hey, Mary. Do you have to get on the list? Doreen, yes. So when we're done, I'll add you to the list for next week. So if you are tuned back in and you're on first, we'll go according to whoever we didn't get to this week.
Yeah.
We try to do it in that order. Sometimes one or two.
Hey, Mary.
We're not perfect.
Mary, do you have any questions or?
I think she asked something about her job.
I'm so sorry. It's so hard to. Oh wait.
Should I become a teacher?
There we go.
Okay. Oh, I got a lot of love from you from the other side. I don't know if that's a dad or a grandfather. They just nothing but love and light, like squeezing you. So warm.
I get a warmth from you, like a brightness.
Yeah. Yeah, that's her love. Her good light. Your dad. Yeah. Literally like just holding your arms and squeezing you, giving you the biggest hug ever. So just know that he's around you.
Oh my God. Snuggles.
For the teaching, I don't know. I feel like you're a healer by nature. Do you do anything in the medical field, or would you be teaching like science or medical stuff, if you will?
It's so funny because they're telling me kids get you, like they're so good with, you're so good with kids. English,
okay.
they said like because your light is so big, kids are
special
innocent.
Education, that's what it is. Okay,
thank you,
that makes sense. That's the healer, that's the light.
You have a connection with them. I always tell the story how when I first started, someone brought me for a reading and they sat there, autistic child next to me who doesn't talk, he's in a wheelchair, and they asked me to talk to him. Yeah. And I said, "You're out of your mind." And then we had the most amazing reading ever, and I talked to him through his higher self. And I still cry thinking about it. It's amazing.
Yeah.
So they are, you can connect with them in a higher way.
Yeah. The cards that I get are actually to go do it. We get another take charge of the situation, the law of attraction, the trust card. So trusting that you can do it. I think maybe that's a big part, something you needed to hear today was you can do it. Trust yourself. I do feel like it's a big toll on mom life and regular work life and house life and everything in general. But I feel like there's a pull, there's a need for it from your soul, from the future souls that you're going to heal. I just feel like that's the attraction, and that's the reason for it. It's like you need to do it.
Ever since that moment that I just told you guys about, I've always wanted to work with
Special needs.
needs, because you just felt that connection. When I was I used to be an assistant teacher at tutor time,
Yeah.
and these two autistic kids, they got along with me and only me.
Aw.
So you have a connection.
Yeah. I would definitely. I feel like, right, and they're saying to just stick it out. Like, I know it's easier to give up all the time than to stick something out, but I think just keep on doing it, keep on going forward. I actually feel like the end day, and I don't know if this is your end goal, but that you might become like a director of sorts, like somebody in charge of this special education program somewhere. Because I feel like you're have a knack, or you're going to have a knack of picking which teachers are going to match better with which kids. And of course, still having your own thing and having your own kids, but I feel like you're going to be able to like place them together kind of.
They show me like you writing out the lesson plans and stuff like that. So you will be doing it.
Oh, and I love this. And
Sure.
just as
the home renovation,
just as a confirmation for the whole school and teacher thing, you got a balanced career and home life card. So I think there will be a balance. Isis, goddess Isis, but I just threw it on the floor. I think there will be a balance for you. And if that's probably what the biggest fear is. Should I go through with the home renovation? I got a yes. You do get a father, husband, and son. So I feel like go through with it, but maybe get another like price, something about money, about price. There might be some things that maybe your husband or your brothers could help you with. That is relatively easy and will save you thousands of dollars. So obviously not everything, but I think just maybe get another price or another, what do you call that?
That's exactly
consultation.
Yeah.
I think you could end up saving a substantial amount of money by doing that.
Thank you for saying that. I gotta meet you, Mary, because the way they talk about you, like this, you see past their disabilities. Like you know, there's more to them that people see, and they tell me you give more to these kids than you realize, and I don't know. I don't know what that means. They said there was one child that you either worked with or you met, and he has like something wrong with the right eye. I don't know if it's like a twitch or something like that, and you've changed him without even realizing it. It's amazing. I love it. It's very cool.
Yeah, you're definitely a healer, and I think that's where your light is. You're a light in the dark, Mary. So
yeah, amazing.
The reason why you're pulled to it is because that's where your soul energy wants to do it, and I think you're going to be fine.
Oh, you're so welcome.
And successful.
Well, keep tuning in and keeping us up to date.
Yeah, we hope we helped you. Tell Zoe I said hi.
Yeah. And we will be back next week. I am writing down everyone's name who didn't get called today.
Yes.
And we'll make sure you get it when you call in next week.
We'll put you on the list, and we apologize if we didn't get you today, but we will. So hang in there.
Let's see, next week.
Oh, yeah, let's plan. What numbers?
Sorry, we should do this before the show, but...
I mean, I could do... You want to do Monday again at 10? Do you want to do different? Okay. So the 11th at 10. Or do you want to do the 11th at 11?
That sounds good.
Good? All right. I just feel like maybe more energy with the 11:11.
Well, it has to be because it literally put in 11 automatically for me.
There we go.
So the
So-
11th at 11,
Tune in.
I will send out. I will send out notifications on Facebook, and we hope to see you guys there. And tell other people about the show. More people. I might even add another show during the week to get to more people.
Fancy.
So, you guys have a great week. Enjoy the weather, even though it's going to be rainy this week. And
The sun will come out.
Yes, tomorrow.
Yes.
Speaking of Annie.
I know. If I've seen that so many times this week.
You guys have a great day, a great week. It's a day and week at the same time. Have a good one.
See you next week.
Bye.